Hey guys, so we are actually, well, I'm actually by myself today. Actually at a antique little get together here. It was $6 to get in, no telling what there is or anything like that. So I made sure you got some video inside. I don't like showing video inside just because of kids, and I don't want to put kids on camera. I don't. My fear is like exposing someone who is in the witness protection program. That's my fear. So, regardless, I'm here for comics. I'm here for personal collection and for resale options. So, we'll see what we can find. Hopefully, I can find a collection and buy a collection here. And I'll show you guys what we got. Yeah. So this is going to be a little bit of a follow up for people who follow me. So, like, we're going to go through three things in this video. So, the first section, I'm just going to let you guys know, so me and my wife have been putting together a mystery box. This mystery box is not, and I repeat, is not that Spider-Man booth reject books that we don't want. It's not Box Heroes reject books that we don't want. This is not modern junk. So this is, we're actually going to look at doing different tiers. So like a $25 tier, maybe a $50 tier, and a $100 tier, maybe even a $200 tier with a slab, something like that. But these are books that were bought out of a couple different collections. These collections belong to people of 60 years and older. They're good collections, good books, definitely reader copies, not CGC copies. But you're not going to get the same stuff that you get in every single mystery box. You're going to get early Flash, early Daredevil. I mean, you're going to see lots of 12-cent goodness. I mean, it's going to be good stuff. So I'm excited because if I got one of these boxes, I'd be excited. We're going to be giving value in each box. And if you guys follow me, you know me. I'm all about value. Yeah, so it's gonna be cool. We acquired quite a few different collections, really not cheaply, but what I'm happy with, and because of that, and because we're moving in a few months, it'll be nice to give back to the community so we can get some of it out of our hair. But at the same time, everybody's gonna win in this, so I'm really excited. You guys can follow me on Instagram for that. I think we're looking at Wednesday having those to start being claimed for sale. There will be a limited number of boxes. We kind of have unlimited amount of copies of comics here, so if we oversell them, we will gladly, like, nobody's getting shortchanged. We have enough comics, enough books to fill some boxes. So second deal is, man, I went to a flea market and picked up some books. This was like an antique show, actually, not literally a flea market, but I spent the whole day flea marketing and thrift stores and stuff. And I picked up some books, but for the most part, I picked up what this guy had. I went there specifically to look for resale or to look for stuff for my collection. So I came across this one guy, and I'm going to show you some of the books that I got. But they were all priced fairly high. So let me see if I can see. So they all had prices like that there, like $45, $100, stuff like that. And I mean, they were good books, but I just didn't want to pay that much. That's not even in the realm of what I wanted to pay for those specific books. So I left. I walked back past him, actually, after I bought some books from another guy. I walked back past him, and he told me to pay no attention to those prices. Those were his dad's prices. He's thinking a couple dollars a book. So, yes. So, I made a quick stack, which when I left, I realized I probably should have came back and just bought everything he had, which was my goal, but condition was an issue in a lot of these. So I'm gonna show you what we picked up. So I will tell you, we're gonna get to that Spider-Man boots in this video, 2.0 mystery boxes. But I will say I used a coupon for this box. or for these 2 boxes, I used a coupon, and I paid less than I did for this stack. So you guys, listen, I'm all about buying collections and buying out in the wild. If you guys do not do that, please support your local comic book shops, support antique shows, support flea markets, things like that. You have no idea what you'll find. So this here was actually less than the 2 ThatSpiderManBooth boxes I got over here. So we'll show you what we got. So you got a Journey into Mystery, number 93. So this is the first Radioactive Man. So you can see that. It's, you know, again, all these books have some wear, have some tear, but this is not a bad condition for this. So I was okay with that. We got the Star Wars number 13, and you see Chewbacca fighting Luke Skywalker and C-3PO and R2-D2 there. So really cool. We got a Silver Surfer number 10. Again, just beautiful covers on these. We got a Thor 123. So, all in all, I'm into these books a couple bucks. I'm not that upset about it. So, we got a Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 1. That's something that I already had. So, that's a double for me. Oddly enough, there was a Bloodshot number 1. And I mean, you can't have too many of those. I've got a few of them. So... I'll actually probably throw one in the mystery boxes too, because I've got a few of those. Maybe the Nick Fury too. This one was kind of torn for sure. Action Comics 426. Nothing crazy, but it's a cool cover. I like the cover. We got a Magnus Robot Fighter number 17. I actually bought a collection of Magnus Robot Fighter. What's funny is I actually had never read those books. Got one in ThatSpiderManBooth mystery box. Got a new variant of it. A bunch of people in the comments said, you gotta read this, you gotta read this. So I actually read it, really dug it. And like weeks later, I had a guy actually message me about getting a collection of them. And I got it. It was like 100 books, and it was good stuff. They hold value. So continuing with the thrift antique, it was an antique flea market thingy. We got Spider-Woman number 1. Again, condition has some issues, but not. I mean, the condition is not crazy on any of these. So we got a Strange Tales 151. And we got a Marvel's Greatest, number 45 there. We got a JLA. We got some of these really cool ones that I love, which is like Chamber of Darkness. Another early Nick Fury and his Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Completely different, but I do love that series as well. We got the Submariner 21. I will say Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. just ended on Netflix, and man, I really wasn't happy with that ending. Thor 170. So these are called, like I said, cool pickups for the price of them. Got a bunch of early Daredevil here. We got a Thunder Agents number 10. And we got a Marvel collector's item little book here. So I picked that up. You know, I was happy with that. I actually, when I left, I really should have gone through the rest of them and picked everything up he had. Nothing was crazy valuable, but it was all crazy old. So good stuff. And oddly enough, the Bloodshot just thrown in there. So ThatSpiderManBooth. We got 2 boxes here. These are normally $60 shipped for 2 of them. I think there was a code out there that was 15% or $15 off. So, you know, 45 bucks. So yeah, let's see what we got. Like I said, I'm never a huge ThatSpiderManBooth person. I don't do this because I need more books, because I've got books on books on books. But I do this because it's fun. I like supporting the community. As much as I'm kind of against the V boxes right now, I do like JPG, and I like what he does. And I think they do a lot for the community. So, but regardless of all that, these boxes have held value for me. The conditions are beautiful, so if you are looking to get cheap variants that you want to get slabbed, that Spider-Man Booth Box Heroes is another one that's been great for that. I've slabbed a few comics out of Box Heroes that high grades, even on the older stuff, just high grades. So I was really happy with that. So let's go from the bottom, I guess. So first one, we got this X-Men 30, this X-Men Gold 30, like a blank cover and a poly bag. I don't know. Yeah, it's like a blank cover and a poly bag. So cool. We got another Batman 100. I've got a ton of these. But I kept I actually had 2 of the Virgin variants. I kept one of them. I really like the Virgin variant, so cool. You got a Punchline #1 here. Again, just another double from them. So again, I don't expect to get a ton of stuff out of here, but I do like getting their stuff. That is something I'm a fan of art in general, so when you have some of these covers, like this one here, this Web of Venom here, I mean, it's just, the artwork is sick, so it's nice to get these in here. I think this is the last book for the first box. Let's see what we got here. It is a Virgin variant that I can't see. So this is Captain Marvel #18. It's a really cool variant. So I like that. So they've got their prices on it. Their prices are not always accurate, but we know that. But their prices do hold value. So you know, their books hold value, and I will say that you know, when the hype does die down, hang on to the books. They do have value. So we got the Flash and this Flash War here. Really cool little book. We got an X-Men #13 variant. Happy about that. We'll throw that in the X-Men collection along with that that blank cover variant thing there. Cool. So we got a Spider-Woman #5. Really cool little variant there. And we got one more variant. I see Beta Ray Bill, so it's a Thor #3. Got Thor #3 with Beta Ray Bill on the cover. Little Virgin variant there, so that's a cool little book. I like that. I'll keep that for sure. So, I mean, you know, I'll keep the Spider-Woman, a couple other things. Okay boxes for $45. I like that box. I like both. For $45 ship for both boxes, I like those boxes. But, yeah, the real win is all that other junk I got. So, yeah, man, what a crazy week. We've been packing, we've been moving, we've been getting ready for these mystery boxes. I mean, we had some drinks out and really just took a couple nights, and we'll probably take another one tonight and really focus on making these mystery boxes something that people will enjoy. You know, and again, making them kind of for everybody. We kind of get these very heavy ones, and these aren't going to be that. They will have some modern books, but the modern books that these will have will be stuff that you just don't see very often. So I'm really excited. Hope you guys are stoked. Follow me on Instagram for more info on that. Like I said, we're actually probably looking at Wednesday to actually put these up for sale. You know, and like I said, different tiers. So 50, I don't know if we'll do a $25 one. The $25 ones they're just hard because it's hard to stuff value into that. So probably a $50 box. We might do a $75 one. So follow it. Man, it just gets hard. So probably a 50, 100, and maybe a 150 box. So we'll get it done. Follow me on Instagram. We'll get you all the details there. We're going to probably throw up some sneak previews tonight as well. So, what's today? Shoot. Maybe I'll just throw this video up tonight. You know what? I'll do that. Today is what? Sunday? Sunday. Yeah, today's Sunday, and I'll throw this video up tonight, so you guys can check it out. We'll throw up some previews tonight of some of the books that are going to be in that box. I know there's a lot of boxes out there. Don't neglect all the other boxes. There's a lot. I saw Macho the Collector's got a box he's prepping for, and I saw Jimmy Jam's garage sale. He's got a bunch of boxes he's prepping for. His stuff is looking good. I saw a preview of that, and it's good stuff, and it looks like value, and that's all I'm all about. So definitely, there's so many people out there. I'm excited. We'll talk to you guys soon.